Hey there, everybody. I'm Jackie, and this is Casually Quilled.
Good morning, everyone. I hope you're having a wonderful day. We're gonna start with a couple of new pens that I just got. There's some real special, some real limited ones. I'm very excited for both of these. I didn't intend to get them both at the same time. It's just when they released. So, I am technically kind of breaking this into two videos because I did get some inks too. I will do the ink samples separately, but I want to start with some pens because, well, they're kind of more exciting. So, for the first one, I got a brand new Twsbi, and I've been wanting a new Twsbi for a while. I've been wanting to do another Eco. This was not necessarily the one I planned to get, but since they revealed it, and it's the first one they've really done, I think, from what I've heard in the US. They've done a couple of these other places, but this is the first one to release to the US. It's got a design on it. It is the new Twsbi Eco Year of the Horse. You can see the horse there. Now, I don't believe these are painted on. I think they're like screen printed or something, I think is what I heard somebody say. Um, but it's really neat. I've been wanting another Eco, not what I planned, but I figured since they had this special one and it wasn't super pricey, it was 56, which I don't even know if you can find these now. I know where I bought it is already completely sold out. Um, we got the good piston filling mechanism. I find it really interesting they chose to go white for this, where it's the fire horse. I know they did the red, or am I wrong? Is it not the fire horse? No, I'm pretty sure it is. Where they chose to go red here, but I'm almost a little surprised they didn't for the cap and stuff. I don't mind the white. I'm just kind of surprised they went white. And I like the little cloud and everything up here, the little sake jar. So it's very fun. I did get this in an EF. I am not going to be filling this one today just because I honestly have so many pens full right now I need to finish using. The primary one I've been using at the moment is the Conklin, which I haven't got to use much, but we can see right here I've been using it a little bit. I enjoy it. It's big. Medium is very wide for me, so I can't write small, and that kind of drives me just a little nuts. But that's why this one is in an EF. I'm very excited to try this one. Obviously, everything else about it is a standard Eco, Twsbi Eco. All the good symbols. Pretty standard length. Yeah, I'm very excited to have another Eco to try. I'll be filling it up probably pretty soon. Just not today. But I'm very excited to give this one a shot. So the next one though, this is the one I have been itching to get. So this one is based on the glass bead game. I would like to get the other one that's a dream within a dream. And this is called the Preface series. I do not understand why it says number 3 on all of these, and the Dream Within a Dream says number 5. So maybe they did some different renditions and these are the ones they picked. But these, from what I understand, are Wearingeul's first ever pens. And I would probably say Wearingeul is my favorite brand. I love the inks that I've used from them so much. So I'm very excited to try their pen. And I, like I said, I really like to get the other one. They're $89 though. So especially where I got the $56 Eco, I decided to wait to get the other one right now. I did get this one in a fine, and I probably will get the other one in a medium just because so much of their inks are shimmers. I want to be able to make sure I can write with it. They only do it in the two sizes currently, medium and fine. Um, And I went with the Glass Bead Game for two reasons. One, because it's more of a pink, and I don't really have much pink. I tend to go more to the purples and the blues. So I chose to go with the pink one this time for that difference, and also because I have the Glass Bead Game ink. I do not have Dream Within a Dream. So that is the reason I went with this one instead. So let's see what the literature here says on it. Oh, see, there's a sample of the Glass Bead Game ink. Open it up here. Oh, oh, it's just like a bookmark. Okay. Yeah, a lot of their inks and stuff are themed to different books. You did not know. That is why, probably why it came with bookmarks for one, but also why, like, A Dream Within a Dream is Shakespeare. Glass Bead Game, I don't actually know. Anubis is not, but I have Dracula. There's a ton of Peter Pan ones, Alice in Wonderland, um, Jonathan Crusoe. I'm trying to think of some other ones, but a ton of, they're all kind of based on literature for the most part. So here's one kind of about them. So read different. Wearingeul is a design brand that interprets and expresses literary works through various synthetic approaches, and we continue to breathe new life into the timeless stories by authors. So that's kind of their motto, I believe. So, and then bring color into literature. The guide to using the pen, it looks like it's just a standard one, store away from sunlight. Use with ink inside, clean before storage, fountain pen ink. Yeah, standard pen stuff. Okay, let's go ahead and put this back and we'll look at the pen. If I can get these back in. Okay, there we go. So let's look at the good stuff here. Oh wow, that is stiff. I love that noise. Ugh. Okay, so we got it kind of nicely backed. Got this nice little sleeve here. It says Preface series, literature ink. I'm gonna be honest, I probably won't keep this at all. Ooh, oh my gosh, what an interesting texture. It's so slick. So I'm gonna guess this is probably a resin. I don't know my materials though, so don't quote me on that. I'm gonna put the box away. Oh my gosh, I love it. So, oh, I love the little tint of blue and stuff down here, a little bit of purple. Got a lot of pink. You can see all the glitter in it with the white. I love just the little rifts of blue. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I really like this. The or the not the cap, the thing I can't think of the name of right now, the clip. Very, very snug. Very simple design. I mean, this is just a very straightforward, simple kind of cigar shaped design. The cap is a little wider than the body. Let's see all the glitter in it here. Looks almost like paintbrush strokes. Oh, I really like that. Okay. It is a slick material, I will say that. It's like the converter has an agitator. That'll be nice. Let's look at the nib here. We can see it says F. I'm going to be honest, that is so tiny that I can't read it. Like established 2016 Wearingeul. I had to use my camera for that one. Yeah, very small nib. That's definitely not a number 5 or number 6. I'm guessing that's a number 4, honestly. Again, I'm not good with sizing in parts and stuff, but it is a very small nib. actually a little surprised with the size of the pen. Let's compare it to my Conklin here. It's definitely smaller, but lengthwise it's pretty much lengthwise it's pretty much identical. Obviously this is a much bigger nib, but it's not a whole lot smaller. Like you can see that this one's a little wider around, but really not too much. I really like the size of it actually. I'm curious how it compares to my Eco widthwise. It looks like pretty similar size nibs there. Still think this one's maybe just a titch smaller. I don't know if it's proprietary, if it's a standard cartridge. Doesn't really say much like that on the box. Yeah, I would say the width's probably pretty comparable, but the length we can see is quite a bit shorter than my Eco. That's kind of interesting. I'm gonna guess this does post. I will never post this pen and tell you right now, out of fear of scratching it. I would probably never do it, but it does seem to post well. The cap doesn't come off. Very nice. It probably won't ever scratch that, but I don't want to risk it, so I won't be doing that. Go ahead and take this off. Yep, nice converter. It does say Wearingeul. It looks like, yep, we got a nice agitator in there. It looks pretty long, honestly. I bet it's just a standard though, because it is just right here to here. Oh, actually, I do have, okay, so, yep, so that one is a long, for sure. I don't remember what pen this is too, but, because this is definitely a proprietary one. This is not just a standard one, but I don't actually remember which pen that goes to because I don't ever use them. But we can see, so I'm pretty sure this is just a standard. Still might be proprietary, but it doesn't look like it. It looks like a standard cartridge to me. I do love that it has an agitator. That'll make it so much nicer for their inks. I love that more and more places seem to be including that. It does make shimmer a lot nicer. And we can see all the shimmer, the glitter and stuff is in there as well. Yeah, just gorgeous pen. Gorgeous. Makes me think of sunrise, which honestly is probably my favorite time of the day. I do love a good sunrise. Oh, I gotta be really gentle. That feels like that could break pretty easily. So I'm gonna try to be very soft screwing that back on. Yeah, I'm really excited to see how this one does. I am not going to be putting last Bead Game in this today just because I did get a new ink, and I think it will be really pretty with it. So this is part of the Bungo Box and Esterbrook set. I was not able to get this pen. Now I'm glad because it allowed me to get this pen instead. But I was able to get my hands on the ink finally, and I'm very, very excited for this ink. It's kind of cherry blossom color. Let's see, what do they call this? I can't say that flower. So I will show it to you right here. But I can't say that, and I'm not going to try because we'll just all laugh at me. The K flower. We'll call it the K flower. How about that? Okay. I love these boxes and how they just kind of wrap around these. They're fun. Okay. Pretty bird. This is part of like a bird collection or something they're doing. So they've released a kingfisher too, which I don't like the kingfisher one as well personally. The ink or the pen. So let's go ahead and sample this. This is not a shimmer. Wow, it's even a little bit lighter than I kind of thought it was going to be. Very vibrant, just light pink. Nothing real special going on, just a nice pink. It's very springy, which that's when it came out. That's kind of what it's stylized on. I mean, that makes sense. Let's go Esther, Flash, Bungu, a flower. Kokoro. So while this is drying for a minute, let's flip back here for a sec. And that way anybody who's new can see. There it is, Glass Bead Game, right here. Come on, baby, focus. Focus. There we go. We can kind of put these side by side. See, the pen has much more pink than I think the ink does. I think there's much more purple in the ink itself. But those are going to be those two together. Got all the shimmer and definitely matches the scent. But yeah, so those are those two together. Let's go ahead and look at this Bungu box. So color is coming out just a bit distorted, but not too terrible. I mean, it's just, it doesn't really have any shading or anything like that. It's just a simple bright pink. Very nice. It goes very well with a lot of the other ones that I was obsessed with for a bit. See, we've got my page of basically pinks. It's not this vibrant. It's probably going to be very soft to write with. We have the Radiant Rose Wing here. My Billowing Blush that is still one of my favorites. So it's just along those lines. It's just a light cherry blossomy like color. I am actually going to change my mind, and I am not going to fill this with this. I'm going to go through a couple of my pens, and then potentially in another video we're going to fill that with the Glass Bead Game. I'm excited to use this one, but I really want to use that with its own ink the first time, and I'll probably fill both of these for it. Maybe we'll do it in the next video where I do all the samples and stuff, but for today I would just kind of like to let these sit, use up some of the pens that I have full of ink right now, because I literally have like 10 that are inked, several that need to be cleaned. So I got to catch up on some of the busy work. Ow, I'm gonna stab myself. The back of this bottle has a little bit of a, I don't know if you can see it, a little bit of a thing right here sticking out that is very sharp. I have to see if I can get that to bend down or something. Anyway, that is going to be everything today. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'm going to try to keep it short. Make sure if you like this, you like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye!